The same totalitarian laws implemented in the UK to arrest UK citizens for social media posts is now making its way to the USA. That is right, to an American state. They are now planning to use the internet censorship laws passed in the UK to tyrannize people in the USA. That is right, boys. I told y'all that it was the canary in the mine months ago, and now it's only getting worse. So make sure you like the video if you want YouTube to count your view as a view, and subscribe. And do not forget to share this, because this is a lot bigger than it seems, and let me prove it to you now. First and foremost, a Texas judge just ordered Discord to turn on the age checks it built for the UK. Not anything that was passed in Texas to give the government the ability to absolutely tyrannize you with the same UK laws that the UK citizens are being tyrannized with. Nothing like that, but a direct order by a Texas judge upon Discord to enact those tyrannical regulations upon you, the normal average Discord user. It's insane. This is crazy. It gets even worse, because what is coming up, its only use is to basically suppress the freedom of speech. To suppress the freedom of speech through government and digital IDs and internet censorship. And they do that by getting your information, by attaching your entire persona, your entire identity to this online government issued ID. And that is exactly what this is for. The same face scans, some ID uploads now for everyone in the state. Britain wrote the rule and Texas imported it. So a judge told them to turn it on. Texas will have to show a face scan or government ID to access legal speech. That is right. And this is just the start of the Texas government getting you, requiring you to ID yourself to use the internet or the freedom of speech. This is just the start of the tyranny. It will continue, and it will get exponentially worse, as we've seen before, because not only is this going on, but, Canadians are already reportedly getting knocks at the door over social media posts written years ago. It's because in the UK, it's something like 30 people are arrested a day for social media posts. The reason why this is so bad is because the UK continues to expand upon the Online Safety Act's power to tyrannize people more and more and more, to censor the internet more and more and more, because they do not like how badly perceived they are. And they think that if they can shut you up, then they won't be perceived as badly anymore. At least that's their thought process. But this is what I mean. They continuously expand on the Online Safety Act's powers, force more and more apps and services to censor you more and more, force more government and digital ID checks, force more facial scans, force more algorithmic suppression. It's insane. But this wasn't just some, thing to be voted on. This wasn't something that they were going to vote on and, give it a chance and give you the chance to, push back against it. No, this was an order. The Texas court has ordered Discord to turn on the age verification system it built for the United Kingdom Online Safety Act for every user in the state. Britain's age check regime has reached America by court order, and opening or keeping a Discord account in Texas can now mean a face scan or government ID. And a lot of times you will not even know it's happening. That's the issue. For 90% of users, they are going to hijack your phone or whatever you have and scan your face without telling you. And for the, for the age estimation that it can't do, the other 10%, yeah, you're going to have to go in there and manually do a face scan and manually enter your government ID. So there will now be government ID in Texas. It's ridiculous. The agreed temporary injunction signed by Collins State Judge gives Discord 90 days to extend its age assurance and default settings to Texas. Crazy. The company can still ask the court for more time if it shows the deadline is not feasible. The fact that that's all they can do is ridiculous. That is crazy. This is tyranny at its finest. This is 1984. They will use this to censor and suppress you. I warned you all months ago that this was going to be coming to the USA. I talked about this months ago. I said that the UK was the canary in the mine for what they wanted to do here, and that's why they were pushing for it so hard. And so many people did not believe me. My viewers on YouTube believe me, thank God, because they could see it and they hated it as well. But a lot of people on X didn't believe it. They were totally against this, saying that it was all hearsay and everyone was schizoing out, and they were trying to disregard and destroy the reputation of anyone that was standing against this. Do not ask me why. I don't know. But it seems they have found a loophole to, before we thought they would not be able to enact UK's tyrannical laws upon the populace simply because they hadn't voted on anything that extreme, that nothing that extreme had been passed. Well, it seems that they got their foot through the door with just a little bit of age verification. And because they got that little bit of age verification, because Discord already has the methods to do it, oh, well, yeah, we might as well just go ahead and bring that UK internet censorship over here. Like, holy hell. Discord must serve the Texas Attorney General's office a confidential progress report every 30 days until it complies, and the order binds the company until final judgment, enforceable by contempt. The order lets Discord identify Texas users from data it already holds rather than gather new categories of personal information. See, this is the issue. Discord's third-party system for how they gather data has already been hacked multiple freaking times. And where if you lived in Texas, you got a little bit of freedom on Discord with the current age verification, mandates and all that. Yeah, it's about to get a shitload more extreme. That's what that means. It doesn't matter if they're not gathering new information. They already have all of your information. They've been absolutely terrible with it and completely unsecure, but they have your information already. It's the way that they enact this online safety act measures that is going to change. But today, a Texan opens an account with an email address and self-reported birthday, nothing more. The injunction imports that system instead by Discord's own published account. More than 90% of users are never asked to confirm their age. Facial age estimation runs on the user's phone, and identity documents go to third-party vendors rather than Discord. Yeah, because those third-party vendors are so freaking safe with the information, right? Like almost like we didn't see Discord get hacked multiple times and people lose their information due to these unsecure, methods. We've already seen people lose their information so many times because of this. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure the Texas's government ID was also hacked, weren't they? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Keep in mind, Texas in the same state just had 3 million government IDs leaked. They don't care about protecting your information, and this also isn't about protecting kids. This is simply about internet censorship, censoring your voice, algorithmic suppression, and choosing what you or I as an adult can view or consume. Because remember, boys, they consider some ideology, some thought processes a little too dangerous, a little too mature for the, average American. And that's really what they're against. The reassurance holds for the users, the system never questions. For everyone else, the account now comes with a face scan or a government ID handed to an outside company. Crazy. Make sure that you like the video if you want YouTube to count your view, boys, and subscribe. Also, make sure you share this because more people do need to see this. More people do need to know what's going on because this is a lot more dangerous than it looks like. Because you might think you might be able to get around it with a VPN, but as we can see in the UK, they are absolutely, this is a global agenda to censor and suppress you. They know about VPNs. They know about them. They are attacking them heavily in the UK, and they are also going to be coming after them in the USA, to the point where they probably won't even hold the VPN companies liable. If you use a VPN, they will hold you liable, and it's dangerous. It's crazy. This is definitely an unprecedented event. This is so unprecedented. This is crazy where the USA is supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, where your freedom of speech is protected. But instead, in recent years, it's turned into where the only amount of freedom of speech that's actually protected in the USA is the ability for big industries like the pharma industry to lobby the government, and that's it. But the little man, oh no, it's not necessarily suppressing free speech if it's algorithmic suppression. Crazy. It absolutely is. If you force people to scream into the void, you are without a doubt silencing their voice. And that is the case, without a doubt. Make sure you like the video if you want YouTube to count your views, and subscribe, boys. Let me know down below what you think about that. Paper or plastic? Be sure to contact your public representative and make sure that you let them know that you want nothing to do with age verification, nothing to do with the Online Safety Act, and nothing to do with the COSA Act, okay? Make sure that you let your public representative know. Paper or plastic? I'm gonna go with the plastic, boys. I think it's plastic as fuck. It's plastic through and through. This is a absolute tyrannical regime that we are heading towards. It is internet censorship at its finest. Comment down below and let me know what you think about it, boys. GG's. Peace.